Ene Kevin Taylor e de kokobo e mane e Peace FM presenters binom Vim Lady ene nana yaw Kesse sanso so ene wo de kokobo etwato e de ma osai kwame despite e fa na dwuma yefo no ho na ensambe na ne Kevin Taylor o kan Kafaba Media ye de ni nyina e ba be somo ntimesam na ma subscribe page no like videos na ma share a comment amai sane update bi abantempa na mo nsabe tumi akabi ene Kevin Taylor ebuafu papa na of fire Vim Lady sanso ena nana yaw Kesse of fire no ena Peace FM presenters bi mu ho a of fire wo mo se omunye omadwuma yi na wo chema wo se adwuma yefu yi anase presenters ya yo mo se aban bia ba ensem bia emfata bia no bekeka enkankan ni NDC aban ni o moteso no ne kase mu nyina no pache se Peace FM presenters yi ebo NDC fo echi emfa ho na adwumaden a wo chema NDC fo eye no Peace FM presenters ya toto mani awe abo mani atu free ekeka sabe ensama ensa na emfata edefa NDC amanyoku no ho na ensama a wo ka no ebusuafo etumi sene buofu papa na what the last one and so ma osai kwame despite so one share na adwuma yefo no omonye omadwuma ye yenkotie Kevin Taylor emra
na mom yenkotie Peace FM abranti e friend nana yaw Kesse, and these are the kind of people amatana radio so ache ogo kasa nenim sisi am kasa kasa tia panyini ogo kasa nenim sisi say I we the obetina radio so ache, but you see abro ene nkwasiade omde radio ne ye no sa radio omde say mine omde say nipa no say yankasem na yantu entosukokwa an kire sa nkwasiafo yi bi say ya yetewa na masakofo anade kufu ado abedi so abese Ghana. These are the foolish people who did yodium MPP was body patu na say Jimmy Fo ya titi radio so Peace FM no mo tetewo na omo defend krono. They were defending people being murdered, they were defending bad economy, they were defending arrogance, they were defending corruption to the highest point, all in the name say yeah the atia santikasa inti say obi ahuneni obi ankrani obi kroboni obi buruni obi dienia or so timeme de no tiasie so antimeme kasa na o kwasia. That is the mentality san kwasia for wait na TV suni radio so that is the mentality they have. Now yangongo tie sa brand wait na radio so na opeso create impression bi say NDC aban bo mu tirimu po say omobeyi Madam Tokonu as a journalist actually we Jimmy sebi actually we kwasia, because it is so easy for you. There were so many documents that came out from the committee report, from the beginning, the petitioning, all the way through to the presidency, the Peace Council of State Members, a commission, because there was a process. It's where Jimmy Kurana unima kenka wodumu bono. We are crossing a debatina radio so uni certification papa biano. Where Jimmy Kurano ma obin kinka and church the munchro. But so we need the honor wa say, oh, me pese me go NDC ni mase, me pese me go John Mahama ni mase, me pese me ya na man for bi fa oban ho tan na wakoye kwasia into bi share baby no the bibi bowa or the akoma so and the bibia bow if you say uti radio so na wudi atro. And these are some of the things we are trying to prevent. Now, sa papa we friend yaw Kesse, nana yaw Kesse, Jimmy nkwa o wemu Jimmy and omodi akeka no modi 50 o ebi kroma bro omutu mu nyina fudwene Jimmy de omudi radio ni yene se omako eyi asom ne nkofo yere makoda eno ano no ene ehia wa ha ene we ye me ofa we de na medim we kurase ne ekogya no ena omu nseda ni anything anything professional bi ometumi dia church nsemu idea ni nyina ne say yete kwame despite radio so ye asantefo ye nsai aban ne ya de papa kura ye nsai no momi ankotie kwasia we and these people I don't spare them because omwe Jimmy. Listen to this idiot.
Ebia no obeje abazi mame misa wasem ba ko na fe menko doc so se house mame a wasum Ghana se temuafo every high court akọ court of appeal e da ko wie Supreme Court ewremu aba beye temuafo pani ene ye yinadi enti pen kra no oman ne mani bi o kofie nsansa na ebesi ne yentime nkyere se bone kura maame ne ye yen eni bone poti we no ye ye nti okofie nsansan enhaw
Kesse.
Yes sir.
Shall say coffee ye man pin.
At least on the bone
ye man pin. Nti mami we do chest I also say.
But shall lot say
the one so mine.
Difference we say. Train. difference woman is say Charlotte say no bisa akwala akra onim de yi
oh yeah dey
okay Charlotte say the call do ball na be de akire na one ye adwuma ne say omo abo adeto mu kro no procurement breaches omo yi bi ena omo no so di bi be pie so say ne wabo midua de ne ma pa akire say wo na wo de asem no call ye no wo so abokro no ba ko mienu miensa enan nti ho na Charlotte say asem ne sha asem
on say wonya dagie achechim na wo na ya kesi uti ane no madam tokunu asem de wo de wunim bone a wo ye wo de wunim kra
me ma wo
Bachelor de what to bu achechim
because
the former suspended chief justice de ni de wunim kra ni ka cho say sika na ka ye abansika cheso ni ye na adwuma no o ko ye busafo adwuma in a nutshell
sa adwuma ben
wo bi sami Charles say de na ye de men you see
Obenyeje Kumitiwo and my team, they are boosting the sound. I'll play it again. One idea no ye. Enya oya ya wo ndis ni enya oya. Se maami a wasom Ghana, Madam Tokonu. Ende ye yi na onfa bibia nkofie enya moya. Ena papa ne se na Madam Tokonu no chen Charlotte say ana. Ena papa ne busa se na Charlotte say ena maami we asem no. Why are you making it look like say obi etan Tokonu na omana kofie? Oh, Charlotte said they say him the oye. And na papa de busa na inti mami we. Unim na mami we ye. O say de onim kwasia we a host morning show. These are people and upon kutakrata say ono be church Ghana and say muachro. Also penye jakum to wa edin because that is how they communicate. That is how they do. They destroy people. They destroy governments. Charlotte said in a CB 8 years to 9 years rokai. But talk on what some see no. Now cause you're paying what radio say or your morning show host. I didn't was a deliberate. Neni daho. Omo person create impression be say and this is one alpha talk on one time. But this fool Jimmy way. Kwame despite no ni hu de odi fa sika yente na osore na enkwase ade na odi ni sika ye. Jimmy way to wo. The process at talk on who fail mu aye nyina ye te wo ye kenkan ye. Ye bedu the end of the process no or say on kaibi onim the reason ti atoko no ye pamo no na meji mi kura no na anopa makoso PSFM se metie enkwasiafo we and the reason why we install these people is ana monti asio the omo ya nanya mistake o e deliberate. I know sometimes no me come be check Ghana for me say I am to kwasia baby Kevin Taylor there odidi atam no we Jimmy ana mama ho achew we Jimmy yeah, so we are Jimmy for. I don't need to use the nice words at you because you don't feed me and I don't feed you. But so when Jimmy there, I need to let you know. So when Jimmy, and to me when you tell me, I tell you and come in coat and come skin because at the end of the day, I don't crawl to you to give me food. But what I can tell you, so when Jimmy there, I will not spare you. I'll let you know. So when Jimmy, I dare you no and Jimmy, how can this be journalism? How on earth do you call this journalism? Where on earth? Eya den na wotsena ho e create impression be say Tokonu obi sorry anopa say ye yi no agibibie free nisem. Tokonu had the opportunity to work and take all her benefit with her and odi MPP for we echi odi afenyo makimu echi. She had every opportunity to take every benefit na eya the benefit odi beko fie, but Mamin, because of her greed, she was thinking she will embarrass the president, embarrass the government, and make everybody look like a fool. No? And then her ending was her. So why are you people not looking at the facts? Most of them better radio swa. Jimmy sa wemo, they don't know anything. They have not been to any school. They don't have any ethics when it comes to this job. Kwame that's right now when you kwasi sika bi no hu Jimmy ni bi o se kwatena radio na metua oka. Yes. Kwame that's why they kwasi sika bi na ohun de onfanye. Onim how to invest the money into a talk area or smehu krasini ba ko betina radio. So how can this benefit the nation? How is this going to benefit the nation? Unless you are a fool, you don't sit there and make it look like say, why are you even sitting there as a morning host? What makes you a morning host? What makes you a journalist? As soon as see 8 years they wakai, 9 years no kai. Na ye nyina documents ye kinkan ye ansa na Tokonu ye yi na free office no there won kai. Na nipa fun we abetena ho ye udi na tema is we di atam Udi kwasiampenyi we atem awodi atem. These are people who are deliberately destroying this nation. Are deliberate? Anything ameno. Minyomwa, memfanchomo, omwe Jimmy. Listen to it again.
Ebia no obeje.
Agbazi, mama mi sa wasem ba ko na fe me nko docs.
So
Se house mama a wasum Ghana. Se timuafo. Every high court. Akọ court of appeal. E da ko wie Supreme Court. Ewuremu aba beye timuafo pani. Ene ye yinadi. Enti pen kra no, oman ne mani bi. Okofie nsansa. Na ebesi ne yentime nkyere se bone kura maame ne ye yen eni bone poti we no wo ye enti okofie nsansan enhaw.
Kesse.
Yes sir.
Shall say coffee ye man pin.
At least on the bone
ye man pin. Nti mami we do chest I also say.
But Charlotte say the
I say the one so mine.
Difference woman say. Train. Difference woman say. Charlotte say no bisa akwala akra onim de yi.
Oh yeah dey.
Okay. Charlotte say the kwadu ko ball na be de akire na one omo ye adwuma ne say. Omo abo adeto mu kro no. Procurement breaches o mai bi. And omo no so di bi ba pie so say ne wabo midua de na ma pa akire say. Wo na wo de asem no call ye no. Won so abokoro no ba ku mienu miensa enan nti ho na Charlotte say asem ne sha asem
on say won nya dagie atwetwem na wo na ya Kesse uti ane no madam tokunu asem de wo de wunnim bone a wo ye wo de wunnim kra
me ma wo ba
Charlotte de what to bu atwetwem
because
the former suspended chief justice de de wunnim kra me catch us say the can na kaye abansi kaye cheso ni ye na ejuma no odikoye busafo ejuma in a nutshell.
Ejuma ben
Who be Sammy? Shall I say the end of the man? You see, Ebia no obeje.
Agbazi, mama mi sa wasem ba ko na fe me nko docs.
So
se house mama a wasum Ghana. Se timuafo. Every high court. Akọ court of appeal. E da ko wie Supreme Court. Ewuremu aba beye timuafo pani. Ene ye yinadi. Enti pen kra no oman ne mani bi okofie nsansa na ebesi ne yentime nkyere se bone kra maame ne ye yen eni bone poti we no wo ye enti okofie nsansa enhaw.
Kesse.
Yes sir.
Shall I say coffee ye man pin.
At least on the bone
ye man pin. Nti mami we do chest I also say.
But Charlotte say
the one so mine.
Difference woman say. Train. Difference woman say. Charlotte say no bisa akwala akra onim de yi.
Oh yeah dey.
Okay. Charlotte say the kwadu ko ball na be de akire na one omo ye adwuma ne say. Omo abo adeto mu kro no. Procurement breaches o mai bi. And omo no so di bi ba pie so say ne wabo midua de na ma pa akire say. Wo na wo de asem no call ye no. Won so abokoro no ba ku mienu miensa enan nti ho na Charlotte say asem ne sha asem
on say won nya dagie atwetwem na wo na ya Kesse uti ane no madam tokunu asem de wo de wunnim bone a wo ye wo de wunnim kra
me ma wo ba
Charlotte de what to bu atwetwem
because
the former suspended chief justice de de wunnim kra me catch us say the can na kaye abansi kaye cheso ni ye na ejuma no odikoye busafo ejuma in a nutshell.
Ejuma ben
who be Sammy? Shall I say the end of the man? You see.
But you know the funny thing? Oh, any sin not to na. Obusan say, I don't know. Obusan a question as a journalist. No, Obi Tiroka say, I quit so nya santini. Men funny serious. I'm telling you. Yenti na ya Kesse de na ya santini ba on ne kan kasa twi kasa. Ba ko no ne accent no. Anani ne pronunciations no uhu se onye pure akani nti automatically obi tie show na because oh na say akwa ba kono kra no asante kasa kra wonte ono wonte akankasa enso nana ya Kesse no wajimi but because okatwi because oye bia sebi oya asante nti ono ne ehunu se odim nyansa enso between the two of them odim se nana ya Kesse ne yakwasea he does not deserve to sit in that chair. No. And you see, when we make these kind of statements saying go for the be a Jimmy, we need to tell them in their faces so much Jimmy I say muadie. Yani enyan kwara sa wo. Yenyan kwarasa o Ghana ho. Yenyan kwarasa o bibietino. We have every right to tell everyone our minds, especially when what they are doing can destabilize a democracy. Sadie we no mu from Kofor time sa and omu twa ntro to nipa so and omu be pia atamels time. Omu twa ntro to atamels so sa and omu kofa chichidie we bae. Mahamade membesa mekanasem. Mahamade no mu so oyeteni aboa. Omu dinatem from day one till date. Na yedawudi maham menoka sende yedawudi mahamatem adentira ne boni oye nyina ne say oyeteni na obedi president and was obedi president. And this is what we have been living with. These are where you're 1 out of 1,000,000 of these kind of presenters in Ghana on various radio stations. Omo kotie wuntumi. I say nwan, I say mfui. Nipa to work as I say aboa. I say onimi nyansa. And what hurts me is say so omo tiso no mo kasa say ya until say omo kasa so person hu say omo agimi na omo bu omo muti omo so omo agimi a majority of the time no say o kasa o TV so no radio so a o audience na be kire say so ubu omo so omo agimi na omo agimi enti wo sha majority of the time no nipa omo ti omo no they don't respect their intelligence omo hu so omo agimi omo adwene wo fom. It is always nipa na wuti omo a you should feel say they don't respect you. They see you so agimi. How can this be presenter on TV, on radio, prime time radio, anopa? Even Nanaya Kesse na some no can ever Charlotte say the petition it was not right, it was wrong. Go and read Charlotte say petition omnikotia Charlotte say go and read it. Go and read. They are still making things up against Charlotte say. And that is Peace FM, that is Jandam, that is what they have done. And they don't have anything to say. And how about you say news in Ghana? It is because we have suppressed this kind of demonic evils. These are termite. These are dangerous diseases. Almost say Ghana democracy. That is what they did in Nkrumah till date. We have lived with them. We know the kind of people they are. They are dangerous demons. And and the Bibian say these are foolish masses. We need to take them out of the system, stop them from using the radio, and we need to clean the system. And may my happiness is every day killing Jandam and continuously destroying lies and making sure nokre edi Ghana politics win kind. That is my principle. That is my end game. My end game is say Ghana bedroom pempensobia kwase bin tumi kasa tribe into to abama me kwase bin tumi kasa ohini bin to abama me kwase bin tumi kasa we de na no kasa no enti yesibia mano ate intimen to abama no kwase bin kasa say ye de free ha we mu free ha nti to abama we me pese you do that point people will reason when you speak. People will reason, will ask you questions. On said the man decided to ask him questions. No adani Jimmy because that is what they do. Kwame sefa kan munya de omo yene no onso ka se ne opeye de committee wo waye din the timu shen abayfo nko. That is what they do. They coming into the limelight is always making sure say almost sustain the Jandam no, and right now they cannot sustain the Jandam and it's na MPP ne gu no. Can't you see the MPP collapse? MPP omo oxygen, MPP omo blood atro. The moment you cut that blood they are done. And anytime I just say they are going to be in opposition for years because sa blood na eko obutirimu no, sa blood na epompo omakoma no, I have tied it, and they are not getting free flow blood. So they are living half. And it's in a part region and I so because we are not going to give them enough blood for them to full until we have taken half of the sa pipe na sa veins sa whatever na ede moja ko omakume mu no matai ne kakra men time an see you matai no enti flow no I very slow and it's in a part na I say Jimmy for manam ho no because right now I don't have anything to say. You say ende what is going on? You see asama esini asama si DNSC, you see IGP are directed CID headquarters to take over investigations into attack on Naimo's team at Shidium. Into this, you see MPP, NDC, MPB, you see Naimo's Koya arrest be, and you see MPP, NDC, MP Niko, and or catch your boys and say, Mom, hey, Ghana and say, Mabodam, story new ho. Story be any ho, nothing day. This story. There is no story. Story be any hot. Whatever happened there, it has been solved. And the Martin said, Jimmy from TV, the MP should be sacked. Sacked on what? What did he do? The police are investigating. What did he do? Nobody has been able to show one evidence of what happened. Nobody. From journalists to whatever, to CSOs, to some unnecessary fools. Who has evidence? Everybody speaking is saying, oh, the way kind of, and yes, now the old kind of, then investigations needs to be open. So I am a journalist for being maybe they want to be recognized or they want to be known. The issue is the fact that happened now is your narrative does not make what happened there you are the truth. That is the issue. So we are journalists, so we are CSO, so we are whatever happened there, no. It is not your narrative, no, and also by force. It is only investigations that will determine whether they see or no, where the bonnet and where the bonnet. You people have nothing to say. No. No. Collins Dowd and Anchor Sampo Assembly City Constituency or say on one a place he call Emma instructions. Into one story new ho MPP Epe Jandam Omo pe bibia say yengwa emfa. No MP is going to be sacked because they know better. And I know because every single MP in Ghana knows to say Naimo Sejuma Muyana a president na mo direction so munye juma. Until they know. And they know that when the president gives Naimos the direction to work, you need to respect that. So if there's been confrontation, Naimos Yene Juma, now maybe there's been a confrontation and misunderstanding. That should mean is that the whole country should come down. Nothing is going to come down. Nothing. Obia, I am still yet to hear somebody say, Makochi say MP where yebodi dino or ya galamsey. Nobody can say that because the MP is not involved in galamsey. Nobody can officially come and say, Collins Dowd or galamsey. Me evidence. There's nothing. Some people are arrested. They want to resist arrest. MP gets in there. He confronts the Naimos. MP sees the situation. Maybe and yes, Naimos for who. Until the end of the day, if they could not agree on something, what is this about? Hey, Ghana, the world should come down. Nothing is going to go down. BBNC. The police have the right to investigate. And until the police are done with their investigations, I will not blame anybody. Because I know all these MPs in Ghana, they know for a fact that nobody can obstruct the president's decision to fight illegal mining. And so far, nobody has been able to tell me, say, MPB with evidence, a hearsay. Everybody is speculating. And the NPP, they want to force this. Yenya scandalo, yenya sembonio, yema wembe ya sem. Into who can she be kwasi abe, you know? We don't understand. We need state of emergency. Go to Metro FM, Metro TV. Paul Adomotre is sitting there. He has no credibility. You are the board chair of Metro. Kwasia, no principle. Go there and tell him to leave TV. You cannot because that is where you eat. So nobody should think say this one, oh, where the begua enko baby nothing. Ghana for Jimmy you. Ghana for Jimmy you. Nobody is stupid. We have seen the effort. We have seen the effort this government is putting into this. So far, every single statement you've heard is speculation. Whether journalists, whether who, everything is speculation. Obey to me for one evidence. Sa MPR, Mojin so a first time MP. Yan kan ding na o kan go saying so why den boni ben why what where boni na den. Yes you MP ba ho no and MP who can give us actual facts say MP no and the kogada mob who nobody so far. This is what we saw, this is what we think and we believe what Jimmy's yemfa san kansem. Yemfa san kansem. If there's evidence to prove, take it to the police, give it to the police, and let the police do what? Let the police do what? Let the police do the investigations. If the MP needs to be penalized, the MP will be penalized. But we don't sit here and do hearsay. Ye jai, was your for time and more power, no? Your body part to etrimutuo, Mosamante. Hey, and there, most of the where Sintiana day, nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to happen. BBNC, Naimos Yenejuma, the MP is going to work. And I know the MPs know, they know better. The MPs know better. So far, Obia Betna TV Swa, and this is what I believe. Obia Kasabi, who Obia also Ojina Hoa is see yet. So far, Obian to me for clear-cut evidence in my speculations. Yeah, first speculations in Bumayo. More per scandal, Papa Mra. Yeah, but when it it is not going to change anything. May catch them. Messiah, which one is this? Oh, okay. I don't even need it. Inti, Samo pe bibi, amonko fa bibi Papa Mra. We no ensisa Ghana for adwene. The economy is doing well. The government is doing its best to fight illegal mining. The police, they have been given that the authority to investigate. So far, who will be our evidence? I mob. He organized mob. He organized mob from where? He organized mob from where? So what evidence now? For police. So also a credible journalist, our evidence from a police and say, oh, I was there when the MP met the mob and the MP gave this money to them and the MP was in this room with them and they gathered them and the MP gave them this. For speculative journalism, speculative reports, because MPP ni bibia, you are thirsty for scandal. There's no scandal. Bibian or Bibian see. There's nothing. Bibian see. Jimmy Konwa. Bibian John Mahama will still control. NDC will still control. Aban Papa, the government is delivering. It is not this jandam and Sisan BBI. Nothing is going to change. Because you see something. Miscommunication is bound to happen. These kind of things. When you go to a community, you want to arrest one of them or some of the people there, people are going to resist. It's normal. Community, you are going to get people who are in support of even Obi Krabo, Obi Tuo, community mua, yon conform protect Sanipano, Edwin Sanipano is not guilty. So when it comes to these kind of things, na mo sabe baby, na achinkofobia beshem, na se epese de oboko, na ekromo boys se someone tiasie, na se MP betwem, na se what is the big deal about this? MP na edeng. I'm still yet to see somebody tell me say MP ni site nie, ye ko no gina ho, no ye gala. You have no evidence, nothing. MP ni problem you say he was passing there and he was found at the place the incident happened. Into an negada mob mu yankwasiafo. Sa na mo jinsi ebu Ghana. Mo say mo 1992 azana mo ye no ene de bebu Ghana. I will always stand up and speak after the investigations when if the MP is found guilty, I will not let him go. But so far nothing is pointing to this MP. It is out of pain. There's no scandal. There's nothing. It is out of frustration from the MP before. Yenya bibia nka o. Se sia ne de ne nka form ho. Se sia the NDC no, omo ye bibia fine. Yempa bibi into eba na nkwasiafo bia jampe. Yenya den, inti yenya den, inti yenya den. Inti yenya den. 9 months is still intact. They are still working. Investigations are still going. Mu ye dede. Masa mamu ntie sa nkwasasem we na monko monim. Don't listen to these fools. Omo pa omo nkoku omo ho.
Anyway, ni one ya Kevin Taylor or de emane or sell kwame despite efa na dwuma ye fo a omo ewo Peace FM ho no mo o se omo hwe yi papa no munya se ensema ennimu ne na ense ne mfata e no omo soro omo kekande ade cha amanyoku obi ubetime so de comment no aba Kafaba media pages ni mesama na ma subscribe na ma like a share a comment amaye said the update bi aba nsempa mo nsa betumi akabi me de da che hema ekwa akwatema makram